Hello, everybody. Get nice and close with me. Do you like it being here? No? Okay, maybe I'll back up a little bit. But welcome to the next episode number 4 in this Protomine season. Season 1, episode 4. Yes, I've lost track already because that's what lockdown does to you. But yeah, in the last episode, we did quite a bit of work in here in the city area. We yet to do the roofs, but if you know me, well, if you come by my live streams, you'll know that I hate building roofs. I just don't build roofs on like any of my structures, like ever. Like this is the first me actually building roofs to these. Like I never, ever build roofs. So yeah, that is definitely a first for me. But we actually on stream yesterday, as of recording, we actually started doing some of the interior work here. So now this walkway into the storage has actually been finished, and it took me a long time to get all the glass as well. So as you can see, that is glass down there, but I wanted to give it some form of shadowing effect, so it looked like it was just going down to the bottom of this pit. So you can see that there is actually glass layered there. That's as far as I can zoom, but there is glass all the way down there, and it's kind of giving some form of like shadowy effect, which is nice. I might continue it along here, but my thoughts for today, well, what I might do is take out some of this and make this more of like just floating walkways everywhere rather than just as a giant floor. So that way it makes it feel more dwarven. So that way, if I'm just on this walkway, I can just look down and be like, oh, there's the mine down there. And just fly down rather than have to go, oh, look, there's the mine. I have to go all the way around here and just go down. So I might get rid of some of this flooring and then make it so it connects up into this actual big area. So that's probably going to be on my plan for either today or, well, I say today, this episode or the next episode. But I think what I'm going to do now is go into a time lapse and restructure the front of this cliff. Because this doesn't, if you look at this does not scream, look at me, there's a base here. So we're going to do that right now. So let's go into a time lapse and rock and roll. Alright guys, I thought I'd just give you a little bit of a progress update. And this is about an hour and a half's worth of work just going through here, pulling out the front of the mountain essentially, and then eventually I will probably just carve like a giant door into here. But I'm just kind of building the actual mountain bit first, just so I can kind of get a rough idea what I want it to kind of look like. So I think I might change little bits like here and there. But you can see that bit back there is the old area. So you can see if I just go for a little fly, you can actually see that I have kind of pulled it out. So if I just go and perch like here, you can see there, I have actually pulled out the whole mountain. Essentially, I pulled it forward a couple of blocks just so we can have enough space. So I pulled it forward, and yeah, this is pretty much what we got. So yeah, so that's just pulling it forward just to give us more space, so we can carve out, make it look a bit prettier. Because this front half, at first, I was just a bit like, eh. I was originally, like, when I first thought about doing this, I actually originally thought about building something into this front face as like the door, but then I was like, well, how are we going to access it unless I build out like a giant island? And I cannot be bothered to do that. So yeah, so I'm basically just carving the mountain round, making it a bit bigger. I don't mind that because I have plenty of stone. I'll obviously give it some detailing a bit later on with like cobblestone and andesite and whatever, just to spice things up a little bit. But I think I will give that project a little bit of a break. So I'm just going to chuck the rest of this in here. This one, I think, yep, that one is empty indeed. So let's just take that shulker box and put it away, but leave those ones there because that's going to be for the rest of this project, which I'll probably bring this straight across and then I can knock this wall down and bring it out. Maybe, I don't know. Or I'll just kind of, well, I can't really do much because it's obviously got right on the river's edge already. Even though this part of the river here, I actually had to make myself. I will probably end up making it bigger. Knowing me, I will probably end up making it bigger because I'd make everything so much bigger. But I'm actually really impressed with how this turned out when I did it on stream. It did take me a good 4-5 hours, maybe a bit more, to do all of that, to mine all of it out, because the mining beacon, if I go down 2 blocks, disappears. So I had to basically do it without the beacon, because I couldn't be bothered to move the beacon, because I don't understand why the mining, well, any buff of the beacon is like unlimited height up, but a limited height down, which is really weird. Like, I think it only goes about like 50 blocks down, but it can go like an unlimited number of blocks up. Well, so I've found so far, because I have been able to still use it, the beacon, with being like 100 blocks above it. So it's not like the whole 50 block radius thingy. It's a 50 block to the sides and down for definite, but going up, I think it's actually more. But I'll get another star and make another beacon at some point. But that's for a later time. So I need to heal because the amount of times I nearly died doing that. So let's do that. Let's heal up. Yeah. So the next thing I want to do, just to give that project a little bit of a break, is kind of maybe tidy up a little bit in here, make these platforms look a bit nicer, because it's just going straight from cobble to stone, and I want to kind of do like this and let's just mine some of this out. Just do like this kind of thing, like how I've got it out there, and then just have like pillars and things like that. I might actually do that like right now. So yeah, let's do that right now. So we'll just get rid of all of this, and I'll catch you guys in just a sec when I have finished all this. Alright guys, so I've cleared it out, and I'm kind of liking it. So obviously we just got the bee garden over there, so now we just obviously can't walk right the way up to it. But that means I'm going to have to clear all this, which means more TNT fun. Yeah, that's going to be nice. So I think well, what I'm gonna probably have is a couple more like floating paths and stuff. I might actually do like a staircase up to there, just as like a little viewing area, and then maybe a back entrance into the cactus farm, because the cactus farm is it's inaccessible because I just kind of blocked it off, because where it is pretty much these two blocks here. So those two blocks right there. I mine into those two blocks and there's the cactus farm. So I might make a proper doorway in, so that way I can always like expand the farm if I need to. But at the minute, we've not got any need to, but I will probably do that, so we can just access it easily. I can't really mine into that wall unless I go up. So this floor at the minute is going to stay. I might have the pillars here and then make this kind of like the, I don't know, just a random hallway area, I guess. Maybe I might make the furnaces here to make this like the actual, the big furnaces that are like pouring out the gold and all that. I might make that here. So that could be a good shout. That could be a really good shout, actually. I might do that. Ideas. I should probably write that down, otherwise I'm going to forget it. But yeah, so here I'm going to have to do a lot of TNT work and mining work. So I'm going to have to mine delicately, and then once I get down about 6 blocks or so, then I can start using TNT to make it look a bit more natural underneath, like I've done here. So that actually looks fairly natural, which is actually pretty decent. But yeah, I'm gonna have to do a lot of work down here. Every now and again, I've been just coming down here, taking like a stack or two of TNT and just blowing bits up, just to make the hole bigger. So as you can see, this way we went quite a distance that way. So I did actually burst through. So the floor of the river, the reason why it's kind of not looking the same as it did before is because I accidentally blew a massive hole in it. So I had to fill it back up. Otherwise, half of this, literally like most of the water would just pour down. So I had to kind of fill that in. But so yeah, every so often I am coming through, blowing up a bit more, filling up some lava pockets. I've just missed those bits. But every so often, as you can see with the obsidian down there, and all the cobblestone, that was from where all the water sources have been I've encountered and whatever. So I am slowly making this bigger. So don't worry, guys. By the end of the season, this will definitely be done with the explosions and also the landscaping of it. So I can actually start doing stuff. So I might get rid of this chunk and then maybe start building down here. Oh, hi, zombie. Yeah, they keep dropping from up there, so I do actually need to sort that area up there. So I'm going to have to either build the wall up or just light it up, or both. We'll see what happens. But I think that's going to be it for this episode, guys. So if you're new to the channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. It really helps me out. Ding dong that bell so you get notified when my videos go live. Come join my Discord, because that is also where I will post when I go live. My Discord is role specific, so if you want to see the YouTube notifications, you can see the YouTube notifications. If you want to see the Twitch notifications, you can. If you don't want to see either, hey, you don't want to see either, you can just come in and just chat. Just chill, chat, do whatever. Come join me on my Twitch if you want to come chat to me live when I'm actually live streaming over at twitch.tv/TillAskToDo, where I stream every single day, pretty much, give or take, from about 5 p.m. onwards, if I can be bothered. Sometimes it's about 7 or 8 o'clock in the evening, because I just forget. And then I'm like, oh, I need to cook food first. And then, because I remember at about like 6:30, I'm like, I need to start streaming. I'm like, but I cook food at about 7 o'clock. So there's no point in starting. So I end up starting it late. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Until then, have a fabulous day. Peace out.